Alright, this is Trinont, and this is Build Diary Update. Was it number 4 or 5? I forget. Either way, couple things. One, we're still playing Locus Mines. Not just because, I think I have plenty of currency to start a new build. I just keep wanting to figure out how to make this build better. This is going to be a short one because the only thing I really want to mention is that I have some interesting upgrade challenges. So I swapped out Queen of the Forest because I think I said before it's a nice item, but it was really a flex. Or not even a flex, just like it's just nice, but I'd rather have the Fizz mitigation. I'm trying to get Fizz mitigation from Korra Unveil, which I really should just trade, and that'll be something I'm going into in a moment. Haven't been able to unveil the Coral Craft from Syndicate yet. But I do have Grabicius's Craft, thanks, so that nullifies some Fizz mitigation annoyances. I could go Lightning Coil as well. Problem is, I'd have to, stack a ton of lightning resist, and frankly, between like Machina Mitts alone is dragging down getting expensive resistances. Especially if we want Chaos Res to be not negative, which I finally got that in the positive, just by crafting 2 Amethyst Rings. Elrion Prefix still very important. I think since last time I allocated a anoint that wasn't just a Strength node, and it was Quick Step, which is this. There really aren't that many upgrades to this character, which is why I haven't made a build diary update too much. Like, I allocated Quick Step. I'm still doing the same bow, and also howdy lordy. Just doing a quick build diary update that I'm going to upload to YouTubes, and then we'll go back to Twitch interaction. But let's see. The biggest weird thing about this build is that it's really hard to find an upgrade to a bow that's like worth like 2 Divine Orbs compared to like. I'm searching for bows at this point that are like 3 times as expensive, and all of them are downgrades. And the reason for this is because attack speed doesn't matter on this bow for mines, because mines don't care about attack speed. Problem is, attack speed adds DPS to bows, and when you search on trade, all the bows are sorted by DPS, essentially. You're looking at DPS values and not flat damage values. So any bow I find, it's like, oh yeah, this is more than DPS than my other bow. It's like, oh wait, but they have attack speed on it and not other relevant stats. So realistically, this is actually a really good bow. It has all the stats I want, except like a low tier fire damage roll, but every other stat's relevant. It's actually a really good bow for this build. So I think the route I have to go is crafting a bow, which just sounds a little bit like torture, but yeah, I have to learn how to craft now, and that's going to be interesting. I crafted a new quiver. I just need an additional arrow on it, and ironically, despite being a Shaper quiver, it doesn't actually have any Shaper mods, so I guess that's the thing. Boots are the same, I think. They might be an upgrade. They're just Essence Craft move speed and just some stats thrown together. The helmet's kind of in the same boat, and yeah, the chest armor is mostly the same effect as the other one. Queen of the Forest gave me some more move speed, but this gives me some more Fizz defense. Machina Mitts, still nice. Probably not needed. I probably could just invest in life regen or something to fix my static recovery. I swapped out Bottled Faith. I think I was swapped out last time. And basically I just got the all flagellant mods, which is 3 charges when you're hit by an enemy, which is good for bossing, and just stats that I need to get reduced curse effect and some other stats, so that's about it. Oh yeah, and corrupting blood removal, instant recovery on the life flask. I also did put precision on arrogance, And that's really useful for getting some mana reserve without having to get mana on my items, because the thing about mines is they reserve mana, and and that means I can't like reserve all my mana like most builds do. And I believe with 10 mana each and 21 mines, I need 210 mana at least. I'm really overcapped on that, so I could probably fit in another aura, but I'll just have to think about how to do that. Level 95, I think it was level 94 last time, which goes to show how slow this build has been. It's really not the build's fault, I think, because like my playtime is maybe a lot. It's like 6 days now, which is a lot, but my kill count, which is a better thing, is like 620,000 monsters, which I think for a lot of people that play PoE, they're like more in the millions. So like this build is just slow, and I blame other video games less than this build. Though I will also blame the fact that crafting a bow is really hard. And that's really the only thing I really wanted to emphasize on this diary update, is that if you're going with this build, crafting a bow is going to be the biggest nightmare in the, like, you know, and dozen divine investment range. And that's about it. Yeah, I blame Starfield, or, you know, Garfield. I like calling it Garfield. It's not Monday right now, but let's say it is. It's Monday eternally for Starfield. And I don't even think Starfield, and as much as like everybody hates on Starfield, it's like, yeah. But it's Starfield, Last Epoch, Final Fantasy 16 I got recently. Even Grim Dawn's playtest beta is coming out, and there's just so much games right now that this build diary is going slow. But I really want to play this one build because I want to figure out how to make it good. I think, honestly, Locus Mines is a sleeper skill, and I don't think I'm big head enough to figure it out. Part because I don't invest that much in builds normally, compared to like full-on content creator, streamer people that are really good at making builds in PoE. So I'm going to have to not only figure out how to make a good build, but I'm going to have to figure out how to invest in a good build, so wish me luck on that. Anyways, build diary over. Have a baby sloth.